In this video, I'll talk about how to handle long shipping times. Let's be real, if you're dropshipping, you can't offer the same fast shipping options as Amazon. But that doesn't mean you can't build an incredibly profitable dropshipping business. I know that because I've talked with so many dropshippers who have done just that. Based on these conversations, I put together this video to debunk some shipping time myths. Today, I'll answer several important questions. First, I'll discuss how long it really takes for dropshipping products to get to your customers. Then, I'll give you tips on how to overcome customer concerns about long shipping times. And finally, I'll share some advice on how to cut down shipping times. I know that time is of the essence, so let's dive right in. Hey everyone, it's Jessica from Overlow. And if you're watching this video, you're probably the kind of self-starter who's always learning and always hustling. But you don't have to do it alone. Click subscribe to join our community of dropshippers and get notified when we publish new videos every week. All right, back to shipping times. I'm really glad that we're making this video because not a week goes by that I don't hear someone bring up dropshipping shipping times. Yes, they're longer than Amazon's shipping times. No, they don't stop customers from buying. If they did, Overlow wouldn't exist. But there's more to it than that. And it's time someone was transparent with you about how to handle long shipping times. So first things first, let's talk about how long dropshipping times actually are. The answer? That depends on your product. But before you roll your eyes, I have some good news. In Overlow, you can see dropshipping delivery estimates for every single product. Let's jump into the screen and I'll show you what I mean. Once you're in Overlow, go to the product page of the product you want to dropship. Let's say you're interested in these tropical print leggings. You see two fields here, shipping and ships within. That's because there are two parts to the process of getting a product from your supplier's warehouse to your customer's doorstep. First, the supplier has to receive and process the order. This phase is quite complex, but to keep things simple in this video, you can imagine the supplier finding the product in their system and packing it up for shipping. The time it takes for a supplier to process the order is noted in the ships within field and usually takes 2 to 7 days. Next, there's the actual shipping time. This is the time an item is in transit between the supplier's warehouse and your customer's door. The estimated delivery time you see in the shipping field includes both the processing time and the transit time. That way, you don't have to do too much math to figure out when a product will get to your customer's doorstep. But you can get even more shipping time information. To do that, click the hyperlinked shipping option. First, select the country your customer lives in. Let's just assume you're dropshipping in the US and leave the selection at United States. Overlow shows 3 shipping options for this product. The shipping method is on the left, the estimated delivery time is in the middle column, and the shipping cost is on the right. The estimated delivery time is what you want to focus on. It's impossible to pinpoint exact delivery times, so these dates are given as a range. That's still helpful though. You can see, for example, that if you ship it via the United States Postal Service, the maximum delivery time is likely 2 weeks. Now, these estimated delivery ranges are pretty wide. That's because, as I mentioned earlier, the estimated delivery date includes processing and delivery times. So in some cases, it might take a supplier 2 days to process an order and 6 days to ship it. In other cases, it might take a supplier 7 days to process an order and 2 days to ship it. You don't have any control over the processing phase of the shipping process. However, you can keep an eye out for suppliers with shorter processing times. But here's the bottom line. Successful dropshippers always order test products. I personally have been pleasantly surprised to find that some of the products I order arrive sooner than I expect. And you might be too. Okay, let's say you've ordered test products and can confirm that these leggings will get to US customers within 2 weeks. Now you might be wondering, will customers wait 2 weeks for their leggings? The answer is yes, absolutely, if the conditions are right. You basically have to do 3 things to overcome long shipping times. They're easy, but nobody in the dropshipping world is really talking about this. So let me break it down for you. First, you have to sell a product that customers didn't know they wanted. Second, you have to be upfront about shipping times. And third, you have to offer customer support. Let's take these one by one. First, you have to sell a product customers didn't know they wanted. Let's go back to the tropical leggings example. Ideally, your customer did not wake up one morning and say, "It's a brand new day and I want to buy tropical leggings." Ideally, your customers saw one of your Facebook ads or Instagram posts featuring the tropical leggings and thought, I want that. That's because when a customer comes to your website with this attitude, they're in want mode. This is a different attitude than when a customer goes to, say, Amazon. Customers go to websites like Amazon when they already know what they want. For example, if a customer wants a bath towel, she'll likely go to Amazon, search for bath towels, and decide which bath towel to buy based on criteria like customer reviews, price, and shipping times. She's shopping in evaluation mode. But when your customer is scrolling through Instagram and sees your tropical leggings, their first thought is, OMG, I need that. They aren't in evaluation mode. They won't spend half an hour looking for another pair of tropical leggings. They'll want to buy your product now. You can even encourage want mode by offering discounts and free shipping. All right, so let's say you've got this covered. You're selling a product that your customer didn't think they wanted, and now they want it bad. Now that they're crazy with desire, it's time to be upfront about shipping times. There are several ways to do this. First, on every product page, include language on shipping times. You can include this at the bottom of the product description. It can be something as simple as, this product usually arrives within 2 to 3 weeks. Second, create a shipping information page. The easiest way to do this is to use the shipping information page template from Oberlo. To copy and paste it, just click the link in the description right below this video. Finally, create a refund policy page. Let customers know that there are no refunds for long shipping times. However, if you work with an Oberlo supplier, you can offer refunds for products delivered after the estimated delivery time has expired. For example, if a supplier tells you that a customer should receive their item by October 20th, and the customer receives the item on October 23rd, the customer can get a refund if he or she asks for it. All right, you've set your store up so that shipping times are clear. The last thing you have to address, you have to set up customer support. Because here's a common scenario. A customer sees your product and instantly wants it. They read your disclaimer about shipping times and they figure, no problem. They hit buy. Then a week later, they start to get nervous. They wonder if their product has even been shipped yet. And they email you and ask where their product is. Most of the time, what the customer really wants to know is that there's a human on the other side of the screen. They're not so stressed about shipping times. They just want confirmation that their product is on its way. This concern is easy to address. Just check your inbox. Be diligent about responding to customer concerns and send customers a shipping tracking code so they can track their packages. Most of the time, customers will be relieved to hear back from you, and they'll be fine waiting a little longer for their product. All right, now you know how to find exact shipping times, and you also know how to overcome customer concerns about long shipping times. Before we end though, let's cover a few ways that you can actually cut down on shipping times. First, consider using e-packet shipping. This delivery method was born out of an international trade agreement with the aim of making it easier for e-commerce entrepreneurs like you to ship products to the rest of the world. E-packet is cheap, relatively fast, and makes it easy for you to track packages sent all around the globe. E-packet is available in a long list of countries, and I've included a link to that list below. For more information on e-packet shipping, watch this video right here. Second, consider sourcing products from warehouses in Europe or the US, depending on where your customers are. Many of these suppliers offer local shipping options to get products to your customers faster. To find products from European suppliers, click Search Products on the left. Enter a product search term in the bar above, and then filter by warehouse location at the bottom of the filter list. Just click Europe. The results show products from European suppliers only. To find products in US warehouses, at the top of the filters list, click US warehouse. The results are products that ship from US warehouses. Also, if you see USPS as a shipping option on a product page, that product can be shipped from a US warehouse as well. Even though it costs a bit more, it may be faster than e-packet shipping. Finally, order, test products from different suppliers. On Oberlo, you'll often find the same or similar products available from different suppliers. Try ordering the same product from a few different suppliers and see which ships faster. All else being equal, work with that supplier to ensure your product gets to your customers as fast as possible. I just want to say one more thing before signing off. E-commerce giants don't have a monopoly on success. For every dropshipper who's made it, there are 1,000 would-be dropshippers who hesitated. They just didn't believe this business model could work. And they didn't believe customers would be willing to wait a few weeks for their products to arrive. The truth is, customers are happy to wait for a product they'll love, sold by a business they trust, and you can build that business. And I, and the rest of us here at Overlow, are here to help you do it. So if you have any questions or doubts about the stuff we talked about today, let's get a conversation going. Leave me a comment and I'll reply as soon as I can. That's it for me. Just make sure to subscribe so we can see each other again next week. And until then, learn often, market better, and sell more.